What if I told you that entire marketing departments, the copywriters, the designers, the people who buy the ads, are about to be replaced by a single piece of software? Seriously, that all the guesswork, the money just burned on ads that don't work, all those sleepless nights, what if all of that could just become a thing of the past? We are standing at the very beginning of a revolution in how businesses find customers, and trust me, it's happening a lot faster than anyone is ready for. Okay, let's just address the elephant in the room right away. An AI that makes you money while you sleep, no team, no experience needed. I know what you're thinking, and you're right to be skeptical. It sounds like a total scam, one of those get-rich-quick schemes you see everywhere. But here's the thing. While the idea of some magic money button is, a complete fantasy, the technology that's making this possible is incredibly real and incredibly powerful.
So let's start right there. Let's peel back the layers of this whole AI money myth. We're going to separate the hype from the cold, hard reality to figure out what this technology actually does.
See, this isn't really about passive income. It's about getting a strategic, almost unfair advantage. I mean, think about it. What if you could automate the absolute hardest parts of growing a business? The ad creation, all the testing, the constant optimization. This is about getting your hands on a level of leverage that, until right now, was only for giant corporations with multi-million-dollar marketing budgets. That's the real story here. So let's drill down to the core problem that this AI actually solves. And that problem is guesswork. For decades, marketing has just been a high-stakes guessing game. Businesses throw a ton of money at campaigns, just hoping something sticks. They hire these expensive agencies who are, let's be honest, just more experienced guessers. At the end of the day, it's a gamble with your money.
And that's really the key takeaway. In today's digital world, you just can't afford to guess anymore. Ad costs are going through the roof, your competition is using data, and people's attention is split between a million different things. If your entire marketing strategy is just built on hope, well, you're already losing.
This slide just lays it out perfectly. Look at the left side, the old way. It's all about burning money and just hoping for the best. It's slow, it's inefficient, and it's so expensive. You're literally paying to fail again and again just to hopefully find one thing that works. Now compare that to the right side, the new way. The AI does all the heavy lifting. It analyzes millions of data points to figure out what actually works before you spend a single dime. It completely replaces guesswork with data-driven calculation.
So what is this tool? It's called GetCrux AI. And as you can see, this is not some little app you download on your phone. It's a serious business-to-business platform, and it's designed for one thing: to turn marketing from this unpredictable art form into a predictable, automated science. But how in the world does it actually work? Well, as this slide shows, it's really a four-step process. First, the AI analyzes a massive amount of data. Just imagine it scanning, say, the top 10,000 video ads in the fitness industry. Second, it identifies the deep patterns. It might find out that ads using a fast editing style with user videos get 40% more clicks, or that headlines that start with the 3-minute ... convert the best. It pinpoints the exact emotional triggers and visual hooks that work time and time again. Third, it generates brand new ads for your business, built on that foundation of what's already proven to work. It creates dozens of variations for you in minutes. And finally, it deploys and tracks them, creating this powerful feedback loop where the system literally gets smarter with every dollar you spend, automatically moving budget to the ads that are winning and killing the ones that aren't.
Okay, now that we kind of get the tech, let's talk about the practical side of things. How are real people actually using this tool to generate revenue? Because it's not about pushing some magic button. It's about using this AI strategically inside of proven business models.
This table lays out the three main ways. At the bottom, you've got e-commerce, which is a great way to test products super fast. In the middle, affiliate marketing, which is okay, but it's really competitive. But what I want you to focus on is that top row, the agency model. Look at the potential and scalability columns. Both are rated high and very high. This right here is the biggest opportunity, using the AI to provide a high-value service that gets other businesses more leads and more sales. Businesses will happily pay you really good money for results, and this tool helps you deliver those results with unbelievable efficiency. And this is the ultimate cheat code. You're not just a freelancer anymore. You become the operator of a system that does the work of an entire team: copywriters, designers, ad buyers, the whole shebang. This kind of business process automation lets you handle multiple high-paying clients without all the crazy overhead of a normal agency. It saves you an insane amount of time and just maximizes your profits. Okay, we've talked about the massive potential, but now it's time for a critical reality check. This is not a magic bullet. and I want to be totally upfront about what's actually required to make this work. So let me be perfectly clear. This is not a magic button. It is a professional tool for people who are serious about building a business. If you're looking for some get-rich-quick thing that takes zero effort or money, this is absolutely not it. So what does it actually take to succeed? Well, as you can see here, there are 4 key things. First, a real advertising budget. The AI makes the ads, but you or your client still has to pay platforms like Meta to run them. Second, a basic marketing strategy. You still need to know who you're trying to sell to and what you're selling. Third, a commitment to actually learn the system. It's powerful software, and just like any pro tool, there's a learning curve. And finally, as we're about to see, it requires a serious financial investment. And that brings us to the price. The starting price for GetCrux AI is $999 a month. Now, this is not a cheap app. It's priced as a professional tool because, well, that's exactly what it is. And honestly, this high barrier to entry is a feature, not a bug. It's designed to filter out the people who aren't serious and make sure the platform is filled with users who are committed to building a real, profitable agency. That price point actually creates a competitive advantage for those who are all in.
So now that we've had that reality check, let's look at the opportunity that this creates. Because that high barrier to entry, the cost and the learning curve, that is precisely what opens up the gap in the market for you to jump into.
It is so important to understand the scale of what's happening. This isn't just another trend, like some new social media app that's hot for 6 months. This is a fundamental, platform-level shift, kind of like when we moved from print ads to the internet. AI is completely rewriting the rules of marketing, and the people who get in early are going to reap the biggest rewards. This chart shows you exactly why this is so game-changing. Just look at the efficiency of a traditional agency on the left. It's just bogged down by meetings, manual work, and human error. Now look at the bar on the right. By automating the most time-consuming and inefficient parts of the job, an AI-powered agency is just ridiculously more efficient. This means you can get better, more profitable results for your clients in a fraction of the time, which lets you take on more clients with way less stress and lower costs. And this gives rise to a whole new type of business, the AI-powered agency. It's leaner, it's faster, and it delivers more profitable, data-driven results. This is the model that is set to completely disrupt and outperform those slower, bloated, traditional agencies who are still stuck doing things the old way. So, all this brings us to a really critical choice. This technology isn't a what-if anymore. It's here, it's being used by people right now, and its impact is only going to get bigger. The question is no longer if marketing will change, but whether you're going to adapt or get left behind. Just look at this timeline. Right now in 2024, most of the industry is still stuck in the old way. 2025 is going to be the year of the early adopters, but by 2026, this will just be the standard. AI and marketing will be as normal as having a company website is today. The window of opportunity to get a massive first-mover advantage is closing, and it's closing fast. And that's the reality. Every single day that goes by, that gap gets wider. The people who are getting in now are signing clients, their systems are getting smarter, and they are building a huge head start. The time to be an early adopter is right now. So the question is, are you going to lead this change? Or are you going to be forced to play catch-up later? It all comes down to a really simple choice. You can look at this huge technological shift as a threat, or you can see it for what it really is, the single biggest opportunity to build a more profitable, more efficient, and more automated business that delivers incredible value to your clients.
If you're serious about this, if you want to see this exact system in action for yourself, you need to click the link directly below this explainer to learn more. See it with your own eyes, and then decide if you're ready to be part of the future of marketing. But please, don't wait. This opportunity is just moving too fast to sit on the sidelines. Click that link right now.